Hi everyone, you're welcome to Formula Mind channel on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. So today we are looking at physics, and under physics, we are looking at quantities today. So we look at what quantity is, the types of quantities, and their examples. So let's start. So when we talk about quantity, what do we mean? So before you dive into physics, quantity is one of the most important topics that we are supposed to know before you start with physics. So what is a quantity? So a quantity is any physical property that can be measured either by an instrument or by calculation. So a quantity is any physical property that can be measured either by instrument or by calculation. So let me take it again. A quantity is any physical property that can be measured either by instrument or calculation. So what you're saying that is either you find the quantities by calculating them using appropriate equations or by using instruments. So let's look at the types of quantities that we have. So with the types of quantities, we have four types of quantities. We have basic quantity, we have derived quantity, we have scalar quantity and vector quantity. Basic quantity, derived quantity, scalar quantity and vector quantity. So we take them one after the other and look what they are with the examples. So let's start with basic quantities. Basic quantities. So a basic quantity is a quantity which does not consist of any other quantity apart from that quantity. Basic quantity is a quantity which does not consist of any other quantity apart from that quantity only. Apart from that quantity only. So as the English goes, basic, basic quantity. So when we say something is basic, we don't expect the thing to be more complex. Like basic schools, anything basic is not that complex. That's why it is made up of only one quantity. So examples of the basic quantities include mass, include mass. It also include time, amount of substance, separation between 2 points, luminous intensity, temperature, and others. So let me take it again. They are made up of mass, time, electric current, amount of substance, separation, luminous intensity. So we know mass, the mass of a body. We know time. These are basic quantities. They are made up of only that quantity, but not any other quantities. So examples of them are mass, electric current, time, amount of substance. We have amount of substance, luminous intensity, temperature, and others. So let's look at what derived quantity is. Derived quantity. So when we talk about derived quantity, so as the name comes, derived, it means it was taken from something. So a derived quantity is a type of quantity which is made up of two or more basic quantity. So what this literally means is that when we bring two basic quantities together, we get a derived quantity. So example of derived quantities include area, volume, weight, density, velocity, acceleration, direction, pressure, kinetic energy, work, frequency, power. They are all derived quantities. And we said that they come from two or more basic quantities. So let's look at why we say they come from two or more basic quantities. Let's take it. So this is the reason why we say derived quantities is made up of two or more other quantities. So when we take something like density, density is equal to the mass over the volume. And the mass is a basic quantity. So when you take something like velocity, velocity is equal to distance over what? Time. Distance is a base quantity as well as time too is a base quantity. When you take something like kinetic energy is equal to time the velocity, half time the mass and velocity square. This is made up of base quantities. Mass is a base quantity. Mass is a base quantity. When you take something like frequency is equal to one over frequency is equal to 1 over time, and time is a base quantity. When you take something like work is a derived quantity. Work is equal to the force times the distance, as well as force is equal to mass times acceleration, and acceleration is also equal to velocity over the time taken, and velocity is equal to distance over time taken. So when we look at these derived quantities, they are made up of basic quantities. So that's the reason we say that a derived quantity is a quantity which consists of two or more basic quantities. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel so that when more videos on physics come, you will be the first to have it. And don't forget to tap on the link in the comment section to join my WhatsApp group for any challenges concerning physics, chemistry, biology, and elective mathematics. Goodbye.